ve Brazi TV izleyicileri, şu anda Blockchain Venture Summit'teyiz. Size buradaki girişimleri tanıtacağım. Herkes yabancı olduğu için hemen hemen İngilizce olarak devam edeceğiz. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I'm going to ask, how can you describe Trusted Health?
Well, Trusted Health focuses on specialized medicine, and we created a digital ecosystem of networks of doctors, specialists, and other healthcare service providers that patients can access digitally wherever they are. That's the whole mission.
That's great, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we have Tolar here. Hi, how can you describe Tolar to us?
Well, Tor is not just a new cryptocurrency, but also a new platform. We're basically developing a replacement algorithm for blockchain that achieves all the good points from blockchain, like transparency, decentralization, anonymity, but at the same time increases throughput dramatically. So in a comparison to Bitcoin's 7 transactions per second, we can achieve to over 200,000 transactions per second.
Thank you. Hi, sorry for the interruption. How can you describe us to SprintX?
So SprintX is a platform for startups. We are an incubator. We have been working for about 10 years incubating startups in Latin America, and we found the way to do it more effectively so investors can invest in startups more easily and more efficient through smart contracts. So we were pretty limited with investments only in Latin America. Now with the SprintX, they can invest globally. So let's say any startup from Turkey, let's say, they say, "Hey, I want to launch my own ICO through the SprintX platform. And I'm a startup, I have a technology, whatever blockchain project they have, they can go with the SprintX platform, they can launch their own ICO, and we have a pretty big list of investors. And they will be investing, they will see, I have this investment, I can invest in this ICO, so they will be investing in these startups. And we'll be incubating the startups that are there, and we'll be helping them to develop the marketing, products, etc., in order to have the investors invest in this startup, and the startup can use it to grow.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Hi. How can you describe Spacoin to us?
So Spacoin is a ICO project out of the Republic of Georgia. We started as an OTC marketplace in 2016, helping people move in and out of fiat and digital currencies. We grew very quickly, so we went and raised some money to help build into a much bigger project, and then we decided to ICO ourselves in fall of last year. We're building a complete ecosystem around digital currencies and fiat. We are expanding and automating our OTC marketplace. We're building an exchange that accepts fiat currencies in the Republic of Georgia and in this area, in the Black Sea area. We're building a spot pay project, allowing people to use their coins and tokens to pay for things online. We're also building a mining facility to do non-proof of work mining for coins, because Georgia right now mines 15% of the world's bitcoins, which many people don't know. They're blessed with a lot of hydropower, so we have access to very cheap, very efficient hydropower. And we're creating a Black Sea Blockchain Institute. And so we're really focused on Turkey, all the countries that touch on the Black Sea, to help create an institute teaching blockchain, teaching digital currencies, incubating new ideas and accelerating them.
That's really nice, thank you.
Kind of a long answer, but that's what we are. And now I can breathe. Cool.
Okay, here we are with Patron. Hi, how can you describe us, Patron?
Yes, Patron is the sharing economy of influencers. It's an influencers platform based on blockchain. It's the open source, decentralized peer-to-peer platform. And it will be really disruptive and gives evolutionaries of the influencers platform. Okay, and what we do have is it's a blockchain, and we have influencers evaluation system. We can evaluate each influencer, and influencer can be categorized to each area, and also all the transaction in between influencer to influencer, influencer to sponsor, sponsor can find influencers, and also the influencer and followers. So followers number decides the it's one of the reason that decides the influencers evaluation. Okay, and this platform is led by the CTO Sally Eve. It's one of the top engineer in this field in the world, and also we are implementing the hash graph system into our system. So this hash graph, cutting edge technology, gives the acceleration. It's accelerate the transaction of token transaction each other, and also the information transaction each other. It gives like about 3,000 times as fast than the standard blockchain transaction.
Thank you.
I'm presenting Membrana platform for you. We're an ecosystem for trust management. So basically, we provide investors and traders a service to find each other, to match each other, and to conclude a secure, beneficial, and decentralized contract. Or to say our algorithm in a few words, all data is stored in the blockchain, so everybody have a proof of their trading data. All terms of the contract are stored in the smart contract, so it is executed automatically. And the main idea is that investor should not transfer his money for management to anyone. He doesn't send them to the platform, he doesn't send them to the third party. He has his money on his own wallet, and the trader just receives an access for trading.
Thank you. Hi, how can you describe us, Loic?
So Loic provides a platform for large businesses, large enterprises, to securely communicate with their partners and customers as well. So we've got customers like SAP, Infosys, Abbott, Novartis, and most businesses have got a lot of partners that they need to work with. Right now, a lot of the information that is exchanged between partners is using old school way of thinking, emails and so on, which is very unsecure. And which is why you hear about data leaks, IP theft, all this taking place. What we're doing is we're building a platform to allow, it's a private blockchain, to allow these organizations to start communicating via smart contracts using the Loic token. We've got customers who are using our current platform, and one of the things that are different with us is that they came to us and said, look, we've got a slightly bigger problem, can you help us solve it? Hence, we moved into using blockchain to be able to build a solution. So we're running an ICO in the private sale right now. We're looking at launching by the 7th of May, and we're looking at a product being completed by September this year, and a lot of these customers are looking at migrating straight into that. So our business model is, we have a revenue model right now, we'll have a revenue model as soon as we have a product launched. So. Okay,
thank you. Hi, how can you describe IO to us?
So IOV is we're creating a blockchain communications protocol to enable developers and end users the ability to interact with each other on the blockchain using a value address. So you have a Bitcoin address, or anybody has a Bitcoin address, but they don't remember it, but they remember their email address. So our solution is to offer something very similar. The value address is a registered username that you can easily remember and give to people. So I can give you mine, Isabella *IOV.value. That's easy to remember, whereas if I give you like 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, all of that, you won't remember that. So from our perspective, we want to enable people to transact easily on the blockchain and to also connect blockchains together.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. How can you describe us CafCoin?
So CafCoin is a cryptocurrency designed to replace all other loyalty programs. So we have various first adopters such as Fika and other retail chains in Asia that are willing to accept the coin on day one. So the idea is that you will be able to walk into a store and exchange one CafCoin for a cup of coffee. And eventually we are going to expand our presence to other retail stores as well.
Okay, thank you. How can you describe us? Board Button?
Board Button is a gaming app that has been live for more than a year, and we reached 3 million people in a year. And now we have a project to build a mobile gaming platform that will, when developers can upload their games and the players will play the games that are most suitable to them. And that's why we are getting prepared for a token sale. Now, as you can see, the board button will be our utility token, and all the transactions will be done in board token.
Thank you. We have also behavior exchange here. Hi. Hi. How can you describe us to behavior exchange?
We are first creating personal profiles about the people, and then we help business to customer companies that they are recognizing these visitors, the visitors, in real time, meaning that when you would visit a certain e-commerce page, we would know that you are a woman and we would show you a woman product in real time. So at the same second when you will start to load the page, we would recognize you and change the content of the page. So we don't use these informations as Google and Facebook for advertising, but we are helping all business to customer companies to identify the visitors in real time and then change the content of the site, which is closer to your personality.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.